That could mean crossing the legs or sitting on the heels, crossing the legs, Sukhasana, easy sitting pose. Maybe going a little deeper today, Siddhasana, ankle, ankle, groin, all in the line. This is a variation of Siddhasana, actually. It's always good to sit on something, block blanket, cushion. Sit on the front half, sit bones are on the thing, leaving room for the pelvis to rotate forward, lengthening the spine, crown to the ceiling. Closing the eyes, resting the hands on the thighs, palms down, going inside, palms up, connecting to the people or world around you. You decide today. Closing the eyes and just letting go. Letting go of the day. Letting go of the week. Being here on the mat, practicing non-judgmental self-awareness. Being aware of the body, the breath, and the mind. Without judgment. And with that awareness, start to notice the breath. Inhaling, expanding the belly, expanding the ribs, expanding the chest in the three-part Dirga breath. Exhaling, squeezing in the chest, the ribs, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, expanding the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Exhale, squeezing in the chest, the ribs, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, contracting. Breathing in and out. As you inhale and exhale. And slowly opening the eyes, coming off of the block or cushion. Bringing the arms out to the side. Inhaling, reaching up, looking up. Exhaling, arms to the side. Chin into chest. Inhaling. Raising the arms up, looking up. Spine stays long on the inhales and exhales. Exhale. Arms to the side. Chin into chest. And one more seated sun breath. Reaching up. Pausing for a moment. And then exhaling. Arms to the side. Chin into chest. Pausing for a moment. Now, inhaling, reaching up, Balancing the sun with the moon, I am mirroring you. Exhale, right palm down, leaning over to the right. Inhale, reaching up, looking up. Exhale, left palm down, leaning over to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, right palm down, leaning over to the right. Inhale, reaching up. Left palm down, leaning over to the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, palm on the floor, lengthen the left side. Stay long on the left side, leaning over to the right. Posing in the seated crescent moon pose, keeping the left side long, pressing the left sit bone down, maybe looking up at the fingers. And inhale, reaching up, looking up. Exhale, right palm down. I'm sorry, left palm down, lengthening out the right side, leaning over to the left, pressing the right sit bone down. Looking up at the fingers if that's comfortable. And inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, palms on the knees, rallying the back, chin into chest. Inhaling, shoulders up, back and down, arching the back, looking up. Exhaling, rounding the back, chin into chest. Inhale, shoulders up, back and down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, arching the back, looking up. Exhaling, rounding the back, chin into chest, pausing for a moment in a seated cat-cow pose. And then inhaling, reaching up, turning to the right, left palm on right thigh, right palm on the floor behind, lengthen the spine, crown to the ceiling, and then rotating, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, reaching up, turning to the left, getting set up first, palms in place, lengthen the spine, crown to the ceiling, staying long. It's a spiraling rotation, very subtly from the hips, a little more in the lower back, a little more in the mid, upper back, and then lastly, shoulders, neck, and head. Looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, reaching up, turning to the right, lengthening and rotating. And inhale, reaching up, turning to the left, lengthening and rotating. And inhale, reaching up, exhaling. Hands on either side of the hips, bring the feet out to the edges of the mat, lengthen the spine, and bring the knees over to the right, turn the head, look over the left shoulder. Hip is off the ground. Inhaling up, knees to the left, head turns to the right. And up and going back and forth at your own pace, linking the breath with the movement. And coming back to center, coming down on the back, getting ready for the walk around the pelvis. So you might use a block. A block will help you go deeper into the pose, but it's not a requirement. So coming down on the back, let me just adjust the screen. Coming down on the back, left leg is long, right leg is bent. Flex the right foot, press the right heel down into the block and up towards the head. Right palm behind the right thigh. So we're pressing down, pulling back, contracting the muscles behind the right thigh, the hamstring muscles. This is a full set of muscles of hamstring. And then exhale, release. You can feel them release in your hand. Interlock the fingers around the shin and bring the right knee in towards the right shoulder. The left leg's on the ground. Flex the left foot, push out through the heel. So inhaling, flex the foot, press straight down, pull back. Right palm behind the thigh. So I say over and over again, it's a great practice to feel what's happening in your body in the different yoga poses. Right now we're contracting the hamstring muscles. And then exhale, release. Feel the muscles release. Interlock the fingers around the knee or the shin. And bring the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Flex the left foot, push out through the heel. One more time. Flexing the right foot, pressing down, pulling back, contracting the hamstring muscles. And then exhale, release. Interlock the fingers. And bring the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Pausing in Apanasana, the downward flow of energy pose. And then keeping the right knee bent, bring the right leg out to the right. So this entire series is done with the knee bent so we can get to the belly, the center of the muscle. Right palm on the knee or the thigh. You can adjust where your knee is. It could be out to the side, up towards the head, down towards the foot. The right foot can be dangling in space, resting on the block, rest on the thigh, rest on the floor. You decide. It will affect different angles of what we're working on. Inhale, press the knee goes up, the palm pulls down. We're contracting that inside of the right thigh, the adductor muscles. If you use your left hand, you can feel the adductors. This is almost pure adductors. And then exhale, release. Press the right knee down towards the floor. Turn your head to the left. You might want to put your left hand on your left hip, keeping the whole left side of the body down. So inhale, press the knee up, palm pushes down. We're contracting, tightening, toning, shortening the muscles on the inside of the right thigh. And then exhale, release, gently pressing the leg towards the floor, turning the head, looking to the left. And now we're lengthening, stretching. I'm going to run out of synonyms. Lengthening, stretching. Oh, I'll think of it. And one more time. Inhale, the knee goes up, palm pulls down. Reverse tug of war. Contracting the muscles first. And exhale, release. Gently bringing the knee towards the floor, holding the hip down, turning the head to the left. Pausing in the supine twist. No, we're pausing in half of a frog pose. Okay, just too close. And coming back on the back. Bend the knee, leg is at 90, 90. Thigh 90 degrees to the earth. Shin 90 degrees to the thigh. Interlock the fingers around the thigh. Flex the foot, working on the glutes. Inhale, press the foot away like you're trying to press against the wall in front of you, or you're on a leg press. Tightening the glute muscles. But in this one, it's really important also use your mind to tighten the muscles, all the right glute muscles. Exhale, release, and bring the knee in towards the shoulder. Coming back up to 90, 90, flex the foot. Press forward, pull back with the hands. Use the mind to contract the glute muscles. Other muscles will be contracting. They're helping you. They're helper muscles. That's fine. They won't be stretched though. Exhale, release. Bring the right knee in towards the right shoulder. And one more time. Back to 90, 90 each time. Right foot is flexed, pushing forward. Hands are pulling back. Mind is focused on the right glutes. And exhale, release. Bring the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Flexing the left foot, push out to the left heel. And once again, pausing in Apanasana, the downward flow of energy pose. And letting go of the hands. Now for the supine twist. Left hand on the outside of the right thigh or knee, twisting to the left. Right arm is out in a T. Right hip is pointing up. You can adjust the right leg. The knee can come further up towards the head or further away. The foot can dangle in space, rest on the floor, rest on the thigh, or a lot of people like to put the toes behind the knee. It puts more activity into the hip in the very bottom of the lateral obliques. So wherever you do this, it's going to change what muscles you're working on. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to stay right here. Inhale, knee goes up, palm pulls down. We're contracting the muscles on the outside of the right thigh, the adductor muscles, IT bands underneath, the TFL on the outside of the right hip, a little bit of glute, a little bit of QL, and the lateral obliques on the outside of the torso. And then exhale, release all of that. Gently press the right knee towards the earth. Turn the head. Look at the right palm, efforting the right shoulder down. So that will take us into more of a static stretch of the upper right quadrant of the chest, the pecs, and the upper part of the lateral obliques. Letting that go a bit. Inhale, knee goes up, palm pulls down. Contracting the muscles on the outside of the thigh, hip, and torso. Exhale, release. Gently pressing the knee towards the floor, turning the head, efforting the right shoulder down, looking at the right palm. One more time. Inhale, knee goes up, palm pulls down. Contracting the muscles first Exhale, release. Gently bringing the knee towards the floor, efforting the right shoulder down, turning the head, looking at the palm in a supine twist. Coming back on the back. Raise the right leg up, bend the knee, sole of the foot faces the ceiling. So it doesn't matter how long the leg is or any of that. You try to get the sole of the foot to face the ceiling. You can hold on to the thigh, the shin, the ankle, or the foot. If you're holding the foot, it's like an upside down 90-90. So if you're holding onto the leg, hold with two hands. Inhale, sole of the foot presses up towards the sky and the hands pull down. Tightening the upper hamstring tendons, glute and the groin. And then exhale, release all of those muscles. And gently bring the knee down, finding the right spot for you, maybe way out to the side, to the floor, maybe the knees coming towards the armpit, maybe the knees coming towards the chest. We're all shaped very differently in the hips. And inhale, pressing the foot up, hand or hands are pulling back down, contracting the muscles first. Exhale, release, bringing the knee straight down, sole of the foot faces the ceiling. If your left hand is available, press down on the left hip, and maybe turn the head to the left, keeping the entire body on the earth. One more time. Foot goes up like it's trying to walk on the ceiling. Hand or hands are pulling back down. And then exhale, release. Bring the knee straight down, pausing in half of a happy baby pose. And then bending the left leg, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Right hand goes through the leg, interlock the fingers either around the thigh or reach through to the shin. The head stays on the floor. Inhaling, pressing the legs away. And more importantly, without touching it, effort the right knee forward towards the wall in front of you, contracting the muscles underneath the right glute. These are muscles, the hip flexors run side to side underneath the glute. The glutes run up and down. And then exhale, release the leg and glute muscles and hip flexors and bring the knees in towards the chest. Pause for a moment. Notice how that feels. And then rocking side to side. Notice how that feels. Head goes one way, knees go the other. And you can then add flexing the feet. Notice how that feels. And coming back to center. Inhaling, efforting the legs away, arms are fully lengthened, hands are pulling back on the legs. But the important part is without touching it. Effort the right knee towards the wall in front of you. You can use your mind to help tighten the muscles underneath your right glutes. It'll be hard to isolate, just tighten everything in the area of the right glutes. Lots of other muscles are being tightened now to help. That's okay and good. And then exhale, release. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And then rocking, head one way, legs the other, flexing and pointing. Back to center one more time. Efforting the knees away, the legs away, then effort the right knee away. Focus on the underside of the right glutes. And exhale, release. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Rocking, flexing. Figure four pose. And raising the legs up. Flex and point, flex and point. Keeping the legs long. Cross the right leg over the left. I use my hands to help me. This is much easier to get into with the legs long. Then, just gently lining up the knees the best that you can. It's okay if they're not lining up, but just try to get the right leg more on top of the left. Then bend the knees. Hold on to either or any of the knees, shins, ankles, or feet. Head stays on the ground. Inhale, pressing the legs forward. Try to imagine that the feet are touching the wall in front of you. And then using the strength of the arms, pull back. So legs are going forward, arms are pulling the legs back. Working on the very outside of the right glute, a little bit of the TFL. You might feel it in both glutes, that's fine. And exhale, release the muscles, bring the knees in, and then use your arm and hand strength to open the feet out a little wider. And rocking side to side. Legs go one way, knees go the other. Coming back to center. Inhaling, pressing the feet away like they're pressing against the wall in front of you. And then your hands are pulling the legs or feet back. Tightening the muscles. We're focused on the right glute, but both glutes might be active. Exhale, release, bring the knees in, maybe opening the feet out a little wider. And then rocking side to side. Coming back to center one more time. Feet go forward, hands pull back. Focusing on the outside of the right glute and hip. Contracting the muscles first. And then exhale, release. Bring the knees in, open the feet out wider, rocking side to side. Yeah, letting that go, raising the legs up, flexing and pointing. And bringing the legs down, find a block. Open the feet out wide. Place the block between the knees. Working on the sacrum SI joint. Inhale, squeeze the knees together. Rotate the pelvis up, the lower back's pressing into the mat. So we never leave the floor. tightening the muscles on the outside of the hips and across the back very subtly. And then exhale, relax the knees, rotate the pelvis forward, creating a little bit of an arch in the lower back. It's a very subtle movement. You probably can't even see that I'm doing it. Inhale, squeeze the knees together tightly. Rotate the pelvis up, pressing the lower back into the mat. Keep squeezing the knees together. Exhale, rotating the pelvis forward, slight arch in the lower back, lightening up on the knees. One more time. Squeeze the knees together, rotate the pelvis up. And exhale, release, rotating the pelvis forward. And then taking the block out. Bring the knees into the chest. And rock side to side. Lengthening and releasing. And getting set up for the other side. So, setting up, come down on the back. Flex the foot. So right leg is long, left leg is bent. Flex the left leg, foot. Press the left heel down, pull back towards the head. Left palm behind the left thigh. Feel the hamstring muscles tightening. Exhale, release. Feel that happening. Interlock the fingers around the shin of the knee and bring the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Right leg is on the ground. Flexing the foot, push out through the heel. Let's do that again. Flex the foot, press down, pull back. Feel what's happening. Exhale, release. Feel that's happening. Interlock the fingers and bring the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Right leg's on the ground. Flex the foot, push out through the heel. And one more time. Flex the foot, press down, pull back. Tightening the hamstring muscles. Exhale, release. Interlock the fingers and bring the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Right leg's on the ground. Flex the foot, push out through the heel. And then keeping the leg bent, bring the leg out to the left. Left hand on the inside of the knee. Remembering you have all the possibilities of placement. Also the foot could be placed on the block or the floor. Inhale, press the knee up, palm pulls down. Tightening the adductor muscles on the inside of the thigh. Exhale, release. Now, since the leg's off the floor, they still have to be a little bit tightened to hold the leg up. And as you press the leg down towards the floor, and release even more. Right hand on right hip, turn the head, look to the right. Inhale, knee goes up, palm pulls down. Contracting the muscles on the inside of the left thigh. Exhale, release. Turning the head. Looking to the right, pressing the right palm on the hip. And one more time. Inhaling, knee goes up, palm pulls down. Tightening the muscles first. And exhale, release. Leg towards the floor. Right hand efforts to hip down, turning the head, keeping the shoulders down. Supine half frog pose, Supta Ardha Mandukasana. And keeping the knee bent, bring the leg up, 90-90. And collect the fingers around the thigh. So even if you could reach the shins, don't. Hold on to the thigh. Flex the foot. Inhale, press the foot forward, and then pull back with the hands. Use your mind to focus on the left glutes. So this one in particular, it's hard to just use your arm strength and hand strength to tighten the muscle. And in fact, if you're near a wall or a piece of furniture that won't move, you can press the foot against that. Exhale, release, and bring the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Right leg's on the ground, flex the foot, push out to the heel. And back up to 90-90. Inhale, foot goes forward, hands pull back. Mind focuses on the left glutes. And exhale, relax. Bring the left knee in towards the left shoulder, pressing out through the right heel. Let's do that one more time. 90-90. Left foot presses forward, arms and hands pull back. Mind focuses on contracting the left glute muscles. This is the full set of glutes. It's the only time we do the full set. And then exhale, release. Bring the left knee to the left shoulder. Once again, pausing in Apanasana, the downward flow of energy pose. Yeah, letting that go, right hand on the right knee or thigh. Rolling over to the right, left arm out in a T. Right knee can be up towards the head, further away. Foot float in space, on the floor, on the leg, behind the knee. Inhale, press up. Exhale, hold down with the hand. Tightening the outside of the thigh, the hip, a little bit of glute, a little bit of lower back, and the side of the body. And then exhale, release, pressing the knee towards the floor, turning the head, looking at the palm, helping to bring the left shoulder down for a nice static stretch of the upper left quadrant of the chest and more of a twist into the side of the body. Inhale, pressing up, hand pulls down, tightening the muscles first. Mocha doesn't like coming into this room for some reason, so I don't know why she's here. Exhale, release, gently pressing the knee down, turning the head, looking at the palm. What are you doing? And one more time. Inhaling, the knee goes easy, easy, easy. Knee goes up, palm pulls down, tightening the muscles first. And exhale, release, gently bringing the knee towards the floor, turning the head, looking at the palm, pausing in a supine twist. And coming back on the back. Right leg is long, left leg is bent, foot facing the sky. Hold on to the thigh, shin or ankle with two hands or one hand on the foot. You can hold the ankle with one hand too if you want. Sole of the foot faces the sky. Knee has at least some bend in it. Even if your leg is long, you need some bend in it. Sole of the foot faces up the whole time. Inhale. Foot goes up. Hand or hands are pulling down. Tightening the muscles first. Upper hamstring tendons, a little bit of glute and groin. Exhale, release. Knee comes straight down. Maybe way over to the side, towards the armpit or the chest. Inhaling, pressing the foot up. Hands pulling down, tightening the muscles first. And exhale, release, bring the knee straight down. If your right hand's available, place it on the right hip, press it down, and turn your head to the right. One more time. Foot presses up, hand pulls down, tightening the muscles first. And exhale, release, bringing the knee straight down, efforting the hip down, turning the head to the right. Pausing in the half of a happy baby pose. And then crossing the left ankle over the right thigh. Left hand through the leg, interlock the fingers either around the thigh or the shin. Inhale. Efforting the legs away. And without touching the left knee towards the wall in front of you, head stays on the ground. Focus on the muscles underneath the left glute. Exhale, release everything. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Pause, notice what's happening. And then rocking side to side, head one way, knees the other. Notice what that feels like. And you can also flex and point the feet for an additional sensory experience in the hip flexors underneath the left glute. Coming back to center. Inhaling, efforting the legs forward, arms and hands pull back. Without touching it, left knee goes forward. Contracting the muscle underneath the left glute. And exhale, release. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Rocking, flexing. And coming back to center. One more time. Inhale, lengthening the legs away, efforting the left knee away, contracting the muscles, and exhale, release, bring the knees in, flexing and pointing, rocking and rolling, letting that all go, raising the legs up. Flex and point, flex and point. And now, keeping the legs long, cross the legs. Guide with the hands, not shoving, just kind of a guiding. Doesn't matter where the legs are, just try to get them a little bit more on top of each other, then bend the knees. And then you can hold on to the knees, shins, ankles, feet. Inhale, pressing the legs forward, pulling back with the hands. And focus on the left glute. Again, everybody will feel different sensations. Exhale, release, bring the knees in. Use your arm and hand strength to open the feet out a little wider. And then maybe rocking side to side. Yeah, you can flex and point in this one too. Inhaling, pressing the feet forward. So imagine you're reaching for the wall in front of you, and then your arms and hands are pulling you back from the wall. Contracting the muscles, focused on the left very outer side of the left glute. Exhale, release, knees coming in, opening the feet out a little wider, rocking side to side. One more time. Feet go forward, hands pull back. Mind focuses on the left glute. Exhale, release, bringing the knees in, opening the feet out a little wider, rocking and rolling. Gomukhasana legs, cow face pose legs, also known as shoelaces in the end. And raising the legs up, flexing and pointing. And bending the knees. Once again, bringing the feet out wide. Arms out in the T. So I don't know if you noticed, I purposely went a little slower today since you were all experienced in doing this to go deeper. So knees go to the right, head turns to the left, left palm is up, right palm is down. Inhale it up, knees to the left, head turns to the right palm is up, left palm is down. Inhale it up, flipping the palms, knees to the right, head to the left. Inhale it up, flipping the palms, knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale it up, knees to the right, head to the left, and pause. Take the right foot, rest it on the outside of the left thigh. Release the muscles of the right leg. Allowing the right leg to just hang heavy on the left. Getting a rotational twist into the left thigh. And then bringing the knees over to the left. From the head to the right, right palm is up, left palm is down. Left foot on the right thigh, relax the muscles, completely release the left leg. Adding weight into the rotational twist of the right thigh. And letting that go, finding your blocks. Legs are straight out in front. So holding the blocks in the middle position. Arms by the side, blocks by the hips, palms facing down, arms are long. Inhaling, pressing the palms down, contracting all of the muscles of the arms, the shoulders, the chest and upper back. And as you're contracting the muscles, effort the shoulders down to the floor, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keep contracting everything. Exhale, release, hold on to the blocks. Bring the arms up overhead, palms up. So bringing the arms to either side of the body, blocks alongside the hips, palms facing down. Press down, contracting the muscles of the arms, the shoulders, the chest, and the upper back. Once you have the contraction going, that effort to show outside of the shoulders down, squeezing the shoulder blades together, And exhale, release, hold onto the blocks, bringing the blocks up overhead, back of the hands on the floor behind you. One more time. Arms alongside the body, blocks alongside the hips. Press down, engage all of the muscles of the arms, the shoulders, the chest, and the back. Once that happens, bring the entire shoulder blade, the very outside of the shoulders, and the shoulder blades down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep pressing down, contracting everything you can contract in the upper body. And exhale, release, holding onto the blocks. Arms up overhead, back of the hands on the floor behind you. And then putting the blocks aside, coming up to sit. Getting into a comfortable seat position. Something we haven't done in a while. I don't think. Somebody will remind me later, I'm sure. Is the neck stretches. So I am mirroring you again. Raise the right arm up, fingertips to just above the temple on the left side, and lengthen the spine. The head presses to the left, and the fingers are pulling to the right. We're contracting the muscles on the outside of the neck. And then exhale, release all of the neck muscles and gently bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Optionally, release the left arm, let the left shoulder droop down, lengthening the left neck a little bit more. Keep the spine long. So from this position, inhale, the head goes to the left, the fingers are pulling to the right. Contracting the muscles first. Exhale, release, gently bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Relaxing the left arm, let the left shoulder hang heavy. Spine stays long. One more time. Head goes to the left, fingers pull to the right, tightening the muscles. And exhale, release, gently bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, spine stays long. And then leaving the head where it is, take the fingertips to either side of the head, lift the head up, place it back on the shoulders, rest the hands on the knees, close the eyes. Just notice the difference from left to right. And opening the eyes up, bring the left arm up, left fingertips to the right side of the head, temple area, spine stays long, head goes to the right, hands pull to the left. We're contracting the muscles on the outside of the neck. Exhale, keeping the spine long, gently bring the left ear to the left shoulder. You can release the right arm, let the right shoulder hang heavy. From that position, inhale, head goes to the right, fingers pulling to the left, tightening the muscles first. Exhale, release, gently bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. One more time, spine is long, head goes to the right, fingers pulling to the left, tightening the muscles. And exhale, release, gently bringing left ear to left shoulder. Right arm is hanging heavy, right shoulder drooping down and creating additional length in the right neck. And then leaving the head where it is. Fingertips on either side of the head. Lift the head up. Place it back on the shoulders. Close the eyes. And just notice how that feels. And opening the eyes one more. Fingertips to the back of the head. Elbows are forward, spine is long. Press the head back like you're trying to lean against the wall behind you. Fingers are pulling forward. We're contracting the muscles in the back of the neck. Exhale. Release, gently bringing the chin into the chest. Spine is long, a little bit of weight from the fingers, not a lot. But keep the spine long. From that position, inhale, press the head back, fingers offering a wall of resistance, contracting the muscles in the back of the neck. And then exhale, release, gently bringing the chin towards the chest, keeping the spine long. So staying in this position. Inhale, pressing the head back, fingers forward, tightening the muscles in the back of the neck. And exhale, release. Gently bring the chin into the chest, spine is long. Pausing for a moment. And then leave the head where it is. Fingers on either side of the head. Lift the head up. Place it back on the shoulders. Hands on the thighs. Close the eyes. And just notice. And opening the eyes, just do some gentle circles, first in one direction. And in the other. Pause at the center, some gentle no to each side. Pause at the center and a very gentle yes. Okay. So coming down to the back. Oh, you know, let's do, no, I'm sorry. Let's just do the shoulders with the strap first. Hold on to the strap, palms facing down, arms out about 45 degrees. Pull the strap apart, creating a long isometric hold, tightening all the muscles up and down the arms and the back and the shoulders. Start to raise the strap up. Keep pulling apart. Keep pulling apart. Go slowly. Keep pulling apart. This is a very long version of contract release. We're contracting the muscles, creating a lot of tension in the muscles as we very slowly come up. Keep pulling apart. The muscles will start to shake. That's okay. In fact, that's what we want. Lots of tension all the way up to the top, coming back down the front. Keep pulling apart. Keep pulling apart. As you come down the front, start to press the fists away, expanding the shoulder blades, caving in the chest a little bit. So we're lengthening the muscles in between the shoulders. The rhomboids. Keep pulling the strap apart, releasing the muscles in the front of the chest. Keep pulling apart, start to come back up again. Muscles will really start to shake. Long isometric hold. Pulling apart, all the way to the top. Arms are long. And pausing at the top. So we're going to go down the back. You need to open up a little wider to do that. Keep pulling apart. Keep the arms long. Start to come down the back. And the strap is at the height of the top of the shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades in and massage the top of the shoulder blades. Start to come a little further down. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Going to the bottom of the shoulder blades and massage that. Keeping the arms long, coming back up top of the shoulder blades, squeeze them together, massaging. And then all the way up and letting that go. That was a long form version of contract release. Really feels pretty good though. Okay, so now holding on to the strap, coming down on the back. Left leg is long, straps on the ball of the foot. Lengthen the right leg, hold the strap in two hands, and then come down on the back. It doesn't matter where you're holding the strap. It doesn't matter how far up the leg is. Keep the leg long, not locked, but long. Inhale, flex the foot. Pull the strap straight down, parallel to the leg, aiming towards the lower abdomen. Belly button's a good target. Press out through the heel, intensifying the flexion. We're contracting the muscles first, up and down the back of the right leg, mostly hamstring, but really up and down the whole leg. And then exhale, release. Use your arm strength, keep the leg straight. It doesn't matter how far up towards the head you go, keep the leg straight. The minute you bend the knee, you're coming out of the stretch. And let that go a bit. You can wiggle the foot in between each one of these to release even more. Inhaling, flex the foot, go parallel to the leg, straight down. Aiming for the belly button, push out through the heel, leg is long. Tightening the muscles up and down the back of the right leg and glute. Exhale, release. Bring the leg up towards the head. Only go as far as you can keep the leg straight. Left foot is flexed. Push out through the left heel. Let that go. One more time. Flex the foot, pull straight down towards the belly button. Tightening the muscles first. Exhale, release. Bring the leg up towards the head. Pausing for a moment. And letting that go. Taking the strap in the right hand. I like to wrap the strap around my hand just so I can hold on to it a little better. Bring the leg out to the right. So same guidance. Leg is long. Only go as far as you can keep the leg straight. It's okay if the leg's further up or further away, but keep it straight. Inhale, flex the foot. Pull in towards the lower belly. Working on the inside of the right thigh. Adductor and one hamstring. Exhale, release. You can wiggle the foot. And then bring the leg parallel to the floor, up towards the head. You can either have the left hand on the left hip, pressing the hip down, or the left arm out in the T, turning the head to the left. Let that go a bit. Wiggle. Inhale, flex the foot. Go in towards the belly. Tightening the muscles first. Exhale, release. Wiggle maybe. Keeping the leg straight, parallel to the floor, up towards the head. Turning the head, looking to the left. Let that go a bit. One more time, flexing the foot, pull into the belly, tightening the muscles first. And exhale, release. Bringing the leg up towards the head, pausing. And then bring the leg up and over. Switch hands with the strap. Right hip is off the ground. Right arm is out in a T. Inhaling, flex the foot, pull in towards the belly. Strap is parallel to the leg. Looking on the outside of the thigh and hip. Abductor TFL. Exhale, release, wiggle. And keeping the leg straight, bring the leg parallel to the floor, up towards the head, turning the head to the right. Most people find this one to be the hardest of the three. Let that go a bit. Inhale, flex the foot, pull in towards the belly. But the strap is still parallel to the leg. Tightening the muscles, you're pressing out through the heel. Exhale, release, wiggle, and bring the leg up towards the head. Let that go a bit, wiggle to release, and one more time. Flex the foot, pull into the belly, contracting the muscles first. And exhale, release, bringing the leg up towards the head, pausing, Sutta Pada Angustasana, supine, foot, Sutta Pada, supine foot, big toe pose. And letting that go. Switching feet. So the strap is as high up as you can go on the ball of the foot. Lengthen the right leg out. Holding onto the strap. For this first one with the hamstrings, holding with two hands, with the strap separated is a little more effective. Flex the foot, push out through the heel, pull down on the strap. Straight down towards the lower abdomen. Tightening the muscles first. Exhale, release, bringing the leg up towards the head. Remember, only go as far as you can keep the leg straight. Let that go a bit. Inhale, flex the foot, pull straight down. Lower belly, tightening the muscles first. Exhale, release. Bring the leg up towards the head. Right leg's on the ground, flexing the right foot, push up with the right heel. Let that go a bit. You can always wiggle in between. One more time. Flex the foot, press out through the heel, pull the strap straight down. Contracting the muscles first. And exhale, release. Bring the leg up towards the head. Pausing for a moment. And then taking the strap in the left hand, bring the leg out to the left. Right hand is either on the hip or right arm out to the side. It doesn't matter where you're holding the strap, how far to the floor your head the leg is, to keep the leg long. Inhale, flex the foot, push out through the heel, pull the strap in, aim for the belly button, tightening the muscles on the inside of the thigh, adductor and hamstring. Exhale, release, wiggle. And using your arm strength, bring the leg up towards the head. And let that go a bit. Inhale and flex the foot. Push out through the heel. Pull in towards the belly. Tightening the muscles first. Exhale, relax. Bring the leg up towards the head. Remember, you have the option of hand on the hip or arm out in the T. Turning the head to the right, keeping the right shoulder down. One more time. Flex the foot. Push out through the heel. Pull in towards the belly. Tightening the inside of the thigh. And exhale, release. Bring the leg up towards the head. Pausing. And then bringing the leg up and over, switching hands. Left arm out in the T. Again, leg is long. It doesn't matter where the leg is, how high, how low, how up, how down. Leg is long. Inhale, flex the foot, pull in towards the belly. Tightening the muscles first. Exhale, release, maybe wiggle. And then bringing the leg up towards the head, only go as far as the leg stays straight. Turn the head, look at the left palm. Let that go a bit. Inhale, flex the foot, pull in towards the belly. Contracting, tightening the muscles first. Exhale, release, bring the leg up towards the head. Let that go one more time. Flex the foot, pull into the belly, tightening the muscles. And exhale, release, bring the leg up towards the head. Pausing. Supine twist of Supta Eka Pada Anusasana. Supine 1 foot big toe pose. And letting that go, take the strap off. Knees into chest, rocking side to side. And then rolling onto the belly. Starting off at the yin version of the Sphinx pose, which has the legs out wide. Legs out as wide as you can go. Elbows below the shoulders, forearms and palms pressing down. So press down, lift the chest up, pull the elbows in, looking forward, pressing down, pulling in, lifting up, and pressing down, pulling in, lifting up, pausing in Sphinx. It's a great pose. It's hard to sustain. And coming all the way down. Put the chin on the back of the hands, raise the legs and rock side to side. Release the lower back. And then again, keeping the legs out wide, coming back up for a more sustained back bend. So you can do TV Sphinx, which is elbows out wide in front of the shoulders, forward of the shoulders. Heel of the palms together, rest the chin on the palms, release the muscles of the upper body. If that's not deep enough for you today, you can do the same thing with the blocks. Elbows on the blocks. Put the palms together, rest the chins, release the muscles of the upper body. So it's important that the elbows are forward to give you space to release, and then your skeletal system is holding you up. So stay right there. For those who want a deeper back bend and are ready for that today, palms on the floor, rotate the palms forward of the shoulders, rotate the palms out 45 degrees like the flippers of a seal, and lifting up. Once you're up, release the muscles of the upper body. Make sure the palms are rotated forward, eyes of the elbows forward, and then release the neck, head hanging heavy. So once you're in it, it's mostly a skeletal system that's holding you up. Very little muscle. Let the neck release, let the head hang. Or stay in TV Sphinx. Like kids watching TV, you can stay in that all day. It's a really good back bend. And then letting that go, everybody coming all the way down. Hands under the shoulders, coming up on all fours and table. Rounding the back. Coming back to a flat back. Rounding the back. Maybe adding the chin into chest, going a little deeper. Coming back to a flat back. Rounding the back, chin into chest. Add some motion. A figure eight, and down, around, up, over, and around, down. Reversing directions. And coming through to sit. Feet to the edges of the mat, and the knees over to the right. Grab onto the left ankle, heel closer to the glute. Knee is touching the sole of the foot. I'm going to turn. Place the palms on the floor on the right. Arms are long. And start to walk around, twisting around. Keep the arms long, twisting around, twisting around. Find your challenge point. How far around can you go and the arms are still long, spine is long? Pause there. When the body settles in, come down on the forearms in the twisted Sphinx pose. Release the neck. Let the head hang heavy. Visualizing the breath. Inhaling on the left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhaling. Exhaling. Left. And right. And slowly coming up. Bring the legs out in front. A light twist to the left. A light twist to the right. Twist to undo the twist. And then feet again to the edges of the mat. Knees over to the left. Right knee touches the sole of the left foot. Grab onto the right ankle, heel into the glute. Palms are on the floor on the left. Press the palms down, lengthen the arms, lengthen the spine. And keeping all the length, start to walk your arms and hands around. Twisting around, keep the arms long. Find the challenge point, arms are long, staying up. And then coming down on the forearms, twisted Sphinx pose, release the neck, let the head hang heavy. And reversing the breath. Inhaling on the right. Exhaling left. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling. And exhaling. Right. And left. Coming back up on the palms. Unwinding. Legs out in front. A light twist to the right. And a light twist to the left. And then coming down on the back. Bring the knees in, rock side to side. Head goes one way, knees go the other. And lengthening the legs out, feet to the corners of the mat, arms out to the side, setting up a Shavasana. And of course, you're always welcome to put legs up the wall or chair, anywhere in your room. Bring the chin into the chest. Closing the eyes. And just letting go. Relaxing the head. The head is relaxing. Relaxing the neck. The neck is relaxing. Relax the shoulders. The shoulders are relaxing. Relaxing the back. The back is relaxing. Relax the hips. The hips are relaxing. Relax the thighs. The thighs are relaxing. Relax the arms. The arms are relaxing. Relax the legs. The legs are relaxing. Relax the hands. The hands are relaxing. Relax the feet. The feet are relaxing. Relax the whole body. The whole body is relaxing. And slowly come back to normal breathing. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Bring the arms overhead. Big stretch from the hands to the feet. Bring the knees into the chest. And roll to the right side. And when you're ready, come up into a nice, easy sitting position. One last breathing exercise. Closing the eyes. Long, slow inhales. Slowly breathing in over a count to 10. Long, slow exhales. Slowly breathing out over a count of 10. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And opening the eyes. Namaste, everyone. Thanks for coming. And this week is our beginning of our 6th month together.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
A long time.
Bill, thanks for the neck stretches. Very good. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Thanks,
Okay.
Bill. It was wonderful.
Bill, have a good evening.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Bye.